Hello and welcome back to my little corner of the internet where I like to talk about some witchy shit, some health shit, and some political shit. I hope you guys are doing well today. And wearing your mask, of course, because that is essential if we are ever going to have any semblance or resemblance to normal again. I don't know what a new normal is going to look like. I don't know how many of the accessibility things that have been so quickly implemented that people within the chronic illness community have desired, have asked for, have lobbied even for years. And they just fell on deaf ears. And then when the majority of the population is affected, that's when all of this stuff happens. And is like, oh yeah, that's no problem. Telehealth. Yep. Why wasn't that an option years ago or even last year? Instead of making people who have a challenge doing like everyday things that normies do, you know? I just hope that a lot of the accessibility aspects still remain after we return to some form of normalcy. I know Biden has touted his 100-day plan, and that includes widespread vaccination, as well as like reopening schools and a 100-day mask mandate. Well, my issue with that is I'm all for the mask mandate, but the diehards are still not going to wear them. I'm all for reopening schools, but only when it's safe. And if we don't have the mask, then how the hell are we going to open up the schools? And then we have the mask mandate, schools, and vaccinations. And I don't want to sound like an anti-vaxxer because, believe me, I'm not. I believe fully in science, as well as witchcraft, which is kind of science because they're all connected. But I'm a little leery. I'll say it. Anything that's been pushed through this fast it's been shown now that there are serious side effects. And from what I looked at this morning, a lot of people in like the chronic illness community, or like with my condition, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, one of the common comorbidities is mast cell activation syndrome, where basically your body thinks that it's fighting off something that isn't a threat in reality. So it just looks at everything, and then you get hives, you get allergic reactions, you get all this stuff. And from what I have gathered, we won't be able to get the vaccine. So let's just leave the vulnerable population out of it again and hope that we make it. I don't know. But I'm also leery of Trump's administration. I'll say it. I want to see them go away soon, next month. I know. Can you believe it? I mean, if he goes away. They're still contesting it, and members of his team, like his legal team, are dropping like flies. Well, not dying, but like getting diagnosed with excuse me, COVID left and right. Yeah, big surprise that Giuliani got it, you know. But then they tout, oh yeah, it's nothing. They downplay the virus. They say, yeah, I feel so good. Yeah, because they're getting treatment that normal people like us would not get. They're getting like private rooms. They're getting like these cocktails of drugs that normal people would not get. Of course they're feeling good. They're fucking pumped with steroids. Meanwhile, again, people like us in the chronic illness community live with these symptoms much of our lives on a fairly daily basis. We feel like we have the flu, that we got into a bad car accident, that, yeah, I still have this after years and the doctors still have no idea what it is. But nobody wants to treat it, so I'm stuck with it. shit like that. That does not happen usually in the private sector if you're some big shindig dude, you know? I don't get it, but we're just gonna, excuse me, try to relax a little bit because I have a very important appointment later on today for my PTSD eval for my VA disability. A little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, okay, I don't know you. You probably don't know the military aspect or the community, this like the social construct of the military. So yeah, I'm trying to remain hopeful, but who knows, you know. I definitely have the symptoms of PTSD, have for a while, and sexual assault, medical trauma, and military PTSD. Can we say I get a trifecta? You know? But I'm so glad that you are here, joining me on this journey, and know that your feelings are allowed to be here. And with that, I bid you adieu, and I hope that you have a great day. Please remember to wear your mask. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff. And let me know down in the comments, like, what you're grateful for today. Because sometimes we just need to look at the things that we're grateful for to help to ground us again, especially when our lives and society and whole world seems to be spiraling out of control. So thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and practice maybe a little bit of self-care today, you know? I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go.